In this video, Seun Kuti said a lot, a whole lot. I just took out a part I want to talk about. But honestly speaking, persons like Seun Kuti should be given more listening time. Nigerians should spend more time listening to persons like Seun Kuti, right? In fact, the voice and message of Seun Kuti should be played before the network news every day. I don't know if there's still a thing like network news. I can't remember when last I watched that, but the messages will go a long way in liberating the minds of many Nigerians. Shenwo, like I said a lot, but it's my duty to now look at this small part of his entire message in a different perspective. So I'm going to look at it from another angle and add a little detail to it. So let's go.
Big soldier boys, zombie was supposed to for barrack. They have they threaten everybody. I can't open my, I don't even want to talk for the matter before. I can't open my Instagram this morning. See one stupid one of them. They talk say he would humiliate very dark black man for making comments in a free country. Do this. No, that's someone I see some too say to get this uniform. He gets it ups and downs. But one of the advantage we say, I can take your babe. I will just stand for where I day. I will call your babe. Your babe will come where I day. If you do anyhow, we can take. Oh, Nigerians will be idiots. Nigerians will be cowardly idiots, foolish idiots. How many people do that like this? Now when they give you one slap, you'll begin to explain. You with a slap, oh, what's supposed to retaliate immediately? You will begin to explain. I don't care for there. So you know when I can see this guy, bros, you don't take care. But you can't come for internet. One person go talk what you type 1,000. I tell you, anytime I go for, anytime I look my page, where I see any long negative comment, is it that long? I'm gonna say either they just slap that guy that day or that week. Somebody don't abuse this guy, humanity. Where he don't respond to. So let me go online and explain Yab Sheun. If I Yab Sheun, I'll feel like a man.
Seun Kuti just basically talked about oppression, and it is my duty to look at this from a slightly different perspective. And I dare say that the greatest and most dangerous evil that the oppressor can do to the oppressed is not to make them suffer or even kill them. Death is not the worst. Rather, the greatest evil or most dangerous effect an oppressor can met out or dish out to the oppressed is to bring out the oppressor in them. I'll rephrase. The greatest evil or effect an oppressor can have on the oppressed is to turn them, the oppressed, into the oppressor. If you look at any society, like Nigeria, where oppression reigns supreme, where persons are being oppressed left, right, and center, you will find out that even amongst the oppressed, those who are being oppressed by the system, by the leaders, those oppressed are oppressing their fellow oppressed. Many Nigerians do not hate oppression. They just hate the fact that they don't have enough power, or they are not in a position of power or rulership, not leadership now, or rulership to dish out this oppression to those beneath them. So they have no interest in ending oppression. They have no resentment towards oppressors. In fact, they love and revere their oppressors and hope to be like them one day. I'll give three simple examples to elucidate my point. My first example is from our secondary school days, high school for those not in the country. I'm using this example first just to demonstrate that even children are not spared from this oppressive mentality. Those who went to boarding school will understand better. The SS3 class were very oppressive and oppressed the entire school. Now, those below them, the SS2, would oppress those below them, and it goes on and on. Now, to show that oppression is not really resented by even the oppressed, when those in GSS1, those at the bottom of the food chain, gets to SS3, they become oppressors themselves, and the cycle continues. The only difference between the secondary school and present-day Nigeria is that in Nigeria, the oppressed never get promoted to the ruling class. My second example is the military, or basically any organization where there are ranks and hierarchy, as it is with most organizations anyways. So you would notice that the topmost officers in the military would oppress everyone in the command line, and those below them would oppress those below them down all the way through the command line until we get to the new recruits who have no one within the military to oppress without consequence, would then go outside of the military to look for bloody civilians to oppress. The third example is a quick one. It can be found all around us. It's mainly exhibited by persons who earn a lot of money in a short amount of time, and they quickly forget their humble beginnings. And you find these persons in places like clubs trying to oppress every other person there, trying to display their wealth to show that yes, they have money, they have power. The truth is that they can't really handle this power, and they turn into oppressors. My reason for making this video is simple. I envision a country, in Nigeria, where the oppressed can be united with a common goal, and that goal is to end oppression. With a country where Nigerians are divided by religion, by tribe, if the oppressed, which makes a vast majority of the Nigerian population, can come together to put an end to oppression, Nigeria will be better. Oppression will be a thing of the past. The oppressors would be out of positions of power in no time. However, if we remain enticed by oppression, the power it gives, and we wish to someday become like the oppressors or have one of our own in oppressive positions, then oppression would never ever leave our society.